Okay, so this is our kettlebell deadlift hold. So some things to go through. Feet are going to be right underneath the hips. Kettlebell is going to be in the center of our feet towards the back heel. Basically our basic supports are our legs. This is going to be in the center of our gravity where our core is tight. And our main focus is to barely bend the knees, shoot the hips back, loading up our hamstrings and keeping a flat back. Another big cue when you get into this position is thinking about telling people to press out on the knees just slightly. This will load the femur back into the hip joint to help engage the glutes and hamstrings and everything in the posterior chain a lot easier for athletes. And then with that flat back, another big cue that you can use. When we tell people to roll their scaps back, they'll roll them back, and then when they grab the weight, they'll just let them go. Or they'll roll them back, and when they pull, you'll see this little hip action like here, and then they'll pull through. So one cue that we always use is to take the kettlebell, think about like a bent row. So if I think about doing a bent row with the kettlebell, you'll see this engagement. Still, the lats are getting down, the scaps are getting down, and with that engagement, if I start barely moving, the kettlebell comes up with me. So what we're going to do with this hovering deadlift are two options. You can either pull from here and hold, which is the position we want to get in. Some people are tight and have issues getting into that position. So what they can do is pull all the way up, and then hover to where they feel loaded. It might be here, it might be here. It can be anywhere, just a few inches off the ground for each athlete. To make that a little harder, you can add in the dual. Same concepts apply. Bend the knees, hips back, slight push out the knees out here. I'll grab these kettlebell handles. I'll think about I'm going to do a bent row. Once I get that tightness, then I'm able to hover. And that'll be our kettlebell deadlift hold.